There is nowhere for you to hide. You will stare closely at the circle in the center of my chest and tell me everything that you know. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me! Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. If it sounds like there's a lot of static on the line, it's because I'm filming this while there's a raging thunderstorm outside. That's right, the weather forecast in Malaysia is cloudy today. In fact, it's the perfect weather for me to review this vintage figure from Masters of the Universe, the heroic fist-flinging tornado, Cyclone. The original vintage Cyclone figure was released in 1985, and he's one of the more unique heroic warrior figures that has ever been released for the line. He's also kinda weird looking. The cross-sell on the back of his card has a lot of interesting figures that were out during the same time, many of which have already also been released in Origins, but many more that we are still eagerly waiting on. Now we know that we're getting Whiplash in Wave 9, but there are other tantalizing figures here that are yet to come, like Mossman, Cobra Khan, too bad. By the way, on the vintage cardback artwork for Cyclone, I was surprised to see him depicted as taking on such a heavy hitter like the Lord of Destruction himself, Skeletor. I mean, I know that this guy has got like cyclonic powers and stuff, but is he also suicidal? Recently, Cyclone caused a tidal wave of online excitement after appearing on the cardback artwork for Flying Fist He-Man. This caused fans everywhere to speculate that he's going to be turning up real soon in Origins. His appearance here also directly follows his cameo on the cardback artwork for Jitsu from Origins Wave 7, where he was seen flying around in the background and just staying out of the fight between He-Man and Jitsu. Of course, if they ever get around to doing him, is anyone's guess. But one thing that we do know for damn sure is before we even get around to getting figures like these, we're gonna have to get through a whole bunch of repaints and Rulers of the Sun. The face sculpt on Cyclone is actually pretty good. Like most of the vintage MOTU human figures, he looks quiet and noble. Quietly noble? Yeah. He also has this yellow bucket on his head. You know, that kind of makes him look almost gladiatorial. Okay. Yeah, but this thing is not quite as over the top as those enormous hats that those weather warriors in Big Trouble in Little China were wearing. You guys remember Big Trouble in Little China, right? It came out just a year after in 1986. It's one of my all-time top 3 favorite action comedies. The highlight of the figure's body is this lenticular sticker that's on the chest plate that's supposed to be a radar scanner of some kind, probably to prevent Cyclone from crashing into planets. Now, turning it from left to right creates a sort of a calming light display. Alright, you see this thing? Yeah, so if you repeat the process over and over, it could almost seem hypnotic. Yeah? Is this making you feel sleepy, guys? Now, I gotta say straight up, whenever there's a holographic lenticular image involved on a chest plate, I gotta think of the Visionaries, man. The Visionaries. How about it, guys? Can I hear it up in the comment section for the Visionaries? I mean, these guys were just magical. One thing that's really great about Cyclone is that the figure has all new parts. Alright, there is hardly any reused parts from any other action figure within Masters of the Universe. Alright, the whole chest is an all new piece. The arms are all new molds. And in fact, the amazing thing about the arms is that they're actually ball jointed, which is I think the first time that a vintage Masters of the Universe figure has this feature. So yeah, you can kind of have him outstretched like this, alright, like he's like he's just coming at you, come on, who wants some, come on, who wants some, come and get it, bro, come and get it. That belt buckle is an all new piece as well. You see that there's a symbol there of a planet. There's a planet there, alright. Yeah, it's very sci-fi, right? This whole thing is just, it's like almost Flash Gordon like, right? And on the back here you get the dial that works the action feature for Cyclone to get him spinning around. Over here at the bottom, you've got all new sculpt here, all new mold for the boots as well. It's all new design. So this whole figure is basically an entirely new figure, roughly made up from scratch. Hardly any reused parts. I mean, this is a figure that they actually spent quite a fair bit of money on. Turning the dial located on the figure's back gets Cyclone spinning around and around and around. That's right, now you've got him all fired up, spinning around, forming, gathering cyclonic forces in the air. That's right, becoming an unstoppable force of nature. This is something pretty fun, I gotta say. Hours of fun guaranteed just spinning this guy around and around. Cyclone comes with this one accessory piece, which is like this bright yellow shield. Now this thing is actually really soft. It kind of feels like it could be chewing gum. All right, and I'm surprised that they actually used something of this quality for the figure, probably because they burst their budget with all the effects they gave him. Yeah, but this thing fits around his hand, just around his wrist. And once you've got it on him, you can start spinning him around again. Just that this time he's got the shield on as well, and he becomes an even more deadlier and more unstoppable force of nature. That's right, okay. That's right, okay. You can't stop me, man. You can't touch me. You can't stop me, man. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Foul, furry beast. Cyclone will spin you back to your dark dimension. No, Grizzlord, not like this. Now, I am curious to see what Origins has in store for Cyclone. I do think that the figure is going to be released as a deluxe package because he's got some really extensive new parts here, and also a lot of gimmicks worked into the figure as well. So something like that has got to be a deluxe package, and this will also give them an excuse to give him some improved accessories, definitely an improved shield, probably an alternate head portrait where he's actually looking angry. All right, yeah, where he's looking angry while channeling these cyclonic forces at his disposal. So I'm looking forward to see what Origins has in store for him, but I guess we'll be hearing some news pretty soon. But I do think that he's going to be a deluxe figure. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the video. I do want to hear your comments, and as always, thank you for joining me. I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content.
Grizzlord want revenge! Grizzlord smash! Stupid blue spinning guy! Grizzlord smash until blue guy no more! No more! No more!